Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing today? My name is Enrique from DSM Tool. I welcome you all. Thank you so much for being here to this second live stream of the week. Now, today we're going to talk about how we're going to list our products. And actually, I just want to go ahead and say that in the description down below, you can go ahead and see the two software that we will be using. The number one software is DSM Tool, and the second one is Zik Analytics. So just go ahead, and if you don't have it, guys, I highly suggest it to you do, especially as a beginner dropshipping. So go ahead and do so. Now, also, please let me know where you're coming from. I am from Central America, from Nicaragua. So I thank you so much for being here, guys. This is awesome to have you all here. If you have any questions, any doubts, any comments, leave them down below in the chat box. And also, guys, I will give you a task to do, but I'll say that afterwards. Now, I would also love if you go ahead and comment. The more engagement we have, the better. Also, if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, because we're having this live stream on YouTube, Facebook groups, and currently maybe on Instagram, but mainly YouTube and Facebook groups, please share it, share this content, hit the like button. It's going to help us a ton when it comes to upping our channel, getting more traffic, and providing more content. So I would highly appreciate if you do that, guys. Also, please ask anything. If I can answer that right away, I will. If not, I will leave you with a blog post, because we do have a blog academy page, and also I'm going to give you further information down the road. All right, so first of all, let me go ahead and screen share right now. Hold on. There you go. Okay, so as you guys know, today's live stream is all about making your first listing, which is very, very important. This is how to list a product, and we're going to show you by using DSM Tool how to do so in a very, very easy way, and also optimized way, optimized enough for you to have the best listing ever, for you to drive more traffic and hopefully drive more sales. Now, I just want to go ahead and disclose that this session will not be covering the following: how to set up your PayPal account, how to set up your eBay policies, that means business policies, shipping policies, all that information. However, we do have that available for you for free. Let me show you where. We do have a dropshipping blog post, and I'm going to exit the presentation to quickly show you over here. Let's see where we have it. There you go. So over here, we have tons and tons of articles that are very helpful for you guys. And this one we have over here is how to dropship on eBay from AliExpress, the complete guide. This is constituted by 7,500 words, so you can go ahead and read it. It's very descriptive. It's going to help you tons. I would teach you how to start your online business by dropshipping on AliExpress, which is our sourcing place. We're going to look for different suppliers there. And also you can find more information. For example, the best product to dropship on Halloween, now since we're in October. And also we have more and more and more, many more information. One thing that is always asked on this live streams is about the eBay policies. So we do have that information available for you guys. So let me go ahead and give you right now on the chat box down below. Let me go ahead and give you all this information so you can have it. And I invite you to go ahead and read more and more. The more information you have, the better, right, guys? Also, we do have a complete course on the Entrepreneur Zone. After this live stream ends, I will leave it on the comments where you can pretty much find the Entrepreneur Zone. This is a platform such as eBay where you can go ahead and pay $9.97 and have full access to all the courses such as Instagram Masterclass, Amazon Dropshipping, and again, eBay Dropshipping A to C course. This is a step-by-step guide, 45 lessons over 6-hour length, the whole course. This will teach you everything you need to know, how to set up everything right, how to put up your break even, how to set up your profit margins percentages, and all the information you need to know. Right, so now that I got that out of the way, I would like to ask you, and please, guys, this helps us a lot. Go ahead and comment. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter where you are watching, please comment, because I'll be able to see it on the chat box live right now. And let me know, what is your goal? Let me know, what is your question? What, as a beginner, what are your main concerns? So we can go ahead and have this little dialogue, right? So this is very important. The more you comment, the better, the more engagement we have, and the more traffic we'll have, so we can reach more and more people Again, we're doing this live stream for you guys. We're doing it 3 times per week. Now, we'll have a third weekly session on Friday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, where I'm going to teach you how to market research using Zik Analytics and using DSM Tool. Anyway, first thing you always need to know, this is super important. Why do we need to optimize our listings before publishing them? This is super important. Well, in this, I just want to go ahead and start with this first term called search engine optimization. To go full time. Hey, Aaron, what's up? Hi, nice to have you here. Okay, so Aaron and all of you who are watching, the first term we need to be familiar with is search engine optimization. Oh, it's a monthly, well, in 2 ways. It's either monthly or yearly subscription. You can decide, you can go ahead and we already have that down below in the description, the direct link. So you can go ahead and affiliate and subscribe to a DSM tool as well and Zik Analytics. Now, why the search engine optimization is important? Well, this is a marketing strategy to generate more traffic organically without you making any further expenses. So, correlated to this specific term, we do have a thing called click-through rate. This means the more click that your platform, store, or web page has, the better, right? So, now, let me talk about how this works with search engines such as Google and Yahoo. So, the better content you have on your page, right, the more traffic you'll get, the more click-through rates you'll get. And not only that, the most important thing is having clicks on your page, but also having the user stay on your page for let's say more than 30 seconds, let's say to a minute. The more this user passes on your page, the better. So what the Google or Yahoo do is they determine which are the best web pages with the better content and more traffic, and they place you on the first search results. That is the main key. So how does this correlate, or how does this work on eBay, for example, that is a marketplace, or Amazon for that matter? Well, let me go ahead and explain. Let me go to eBay right now. And over here, if you can, guys, please just type any word, any category, any product. This is only for the sake of the example. If you can, I'll wait for you guys. But in the meantime, I'll explain how this works. So, first of all, what eBay platform search engine does is distributes evenly the traffic to all the sellers. So you're competing with other sellers for traffic. You might get 5%, 10%, 20%, even 50%. Doesn't matter, but you're competing against them. So what does it take for you as a seller to gain enough turf, enough traffic, right? Because that's the idea. Let's see if I have any questions on the moment. So guys, please let me know. Just type down any product. It could be kitchen appliances. It could be kitchen table. Whatever it is, type it down so we can search it on eBay, which is what this is mainly for the purpose of the explanation. Anyway, so the way you can pretty much have enough traffic into your store is by optimizing your listings, right? So having a good winning title, having a good image to display, having a good item description, all that information that gives you enough clicks through rate to your page, right? And I'm going to go in depth in all the topics I just said when we go ahead and open our DSM tool, and I'll teach you how to do so. Anyway, just for the sake of the example, let's say I'm looking for kitchen table, right? Doesn't matter. So 80% of you, right, will see the same thing that I see. This means that these sellers over here have a good enough title, good enough image, and they're competitive when it comes to smartwatch. Okay, cool, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go smartwatch. All right, so the same thing applies here. So 80% of you, maybe, if you do this with me, you'll see the same results over here, right? This means that these sellers are doing good enough when it comes to title optimization, image that they display, and they're very competitive. Now, just a disclosure, this is my local currency. It's in Cordobas, in Cords, so yours will be in dollars depending where you are, right? Anyway, so the way you get more traffic to click on your product and on your page is by having a good enough image, a great enough title, and obviously as a buyer, the first thing you see is the price, right? So the idea of click-through rate is you go as a buyer, you like this, you like what you see. This is a good title. It actually got you, it drawn you to there. You like the price, you want to know more. Click on it. And that's how you as a seller, which that's the idea, get the click-through rate up and up. So the more you have, the more clicks you have, the better, right? Let's see what happened here. What happened to try to enter this seller's page. There you go. So the next thing you always check as a buyer is not only what does this cost, but also you want to check on the item specifics, right? And the shipping and payments. So if you see that if you see that this seller has a good enough shipping method, for example, let's say that you might have the product in about 15 days with the COVID situation or less, then you like that, right? Or even if you have to pay a little bit more to have it even more expedited to you. So you check on the shipping. Secondly, you check on what you're going to buy. You check on the description. This item specifics is the most important part of the optimization you as a seller need to always have. Because eBay, how eBay works is that the more descriptive your product is, the more traffic you'll have, and the more traffic that clicks on your store will stay and read, because there are a lot of rational buyers. So you're generating traffic, more traffic into the platform. So this is how they win, right? And you will win because having enough traffic will lead or potentially lead to more sales. So that's the idea. So we're going to go ahead and optimize all these things such as images, title, and item specifics using DSM Tool. Anyway, getting back to this, I just want to go ahead and quickly say, there are two things for you to have more and more traffic on eBay, right? First of all, optimization, which I already explained how it works. Secondly, having your account in good standings. What does this mean? Well, first of all, you have to generate traffic, right? By optimizing your listings. Secondly, once you have traffic and you provide a sale, you already make a sale, then it comes to play your customer support. You have to be on top of your orders. You have to be on top of your shipping methods. You have to be on top of any question that your client has. You have to provide the best customer service possible. So the better you have your customer service, customer support, the more listings you have, the more sales you have, then eBay, once they review your account, because they review it every 20th of every month, they will give you a good ranking, meaning that they're going to be able to trust you as a seller, and that means they're going to give you further and further traffic, and that's how you push yourself up on their search results. Did I make myself clear, guys? Please let me know. Type yes if I did, type no if I didn't, so I can re-explain myself. Doesn't matter. The idea is here to let you guys very clear with all this information. Also, if you have any topics that you will like me to address in a further videos, let's say not only lives but also videos that you can see on YouTube, then type it down below and I'll be able to do so, such as selling limits, for example. So anyways, just let me know if this was clear enough for you, because this is very important. This is pretty much the main essence of this live stream, and you as a seller, especially as a beginner, right? Yes, thank you so much, Aaron. Awesome. Anyone else? I have currently 5 viewers, but are you clear? Are you all clear? So I can go ahead and move on with the presentation. I just want to be sure that all of you watching some of it. Okay, Garth, let me re-explain. So the first part is optimizing your listings, right? To optimize your listings is to generate more traffic, to generate more interest. The way you do that is having a good title. I'm going to explain that in just a second. Having a good image to display your product, right? And thirdly, having enough item description, having enough detailed information of the product that you as a seller are selling. Now, that is the optimization part. Secondly, the more when it comes to good standings, the more sales you generate, the more active you are with your account, meaning the more you list products, and because of that, and because of the sales, then you provide a great customer service, customer support. then you'll have more chances to gain the trust of eBay as a platform. And what they do is they'll give you further and further traffic. And that is when you're gonna be ahead of your competitors, because you'll have more and more turf when it comes to search engine optimization. So the idea is for you, for example, like we just did on eBay, is that if you're selling smart watches, then anyone that types in smart watches or smart watch will be able to see your store with the first search results. And you know that as a buyer, normally we tend to go with the first results. Nobody likes to scroll all the way down. So this is how we provide ourselves value as a store, as sellers. And this is how we generate not only traffic, but more and more sales. And we start getting profit. And this is why we start this dropshipping journey and e-commerce business to begin with, right? To get profit, to be good at it, and maybe to have financial freedom along the way. So in order to do that, you need a hustle. And by hustle, you need to be active, listing every single day if possible. Now, let's get to the topic of the video. So if you're ready, please, I beg you, hit that like button, because this is going to help us as a channel grow. We're going to get more and more content out there for you guys, be more and more informative, have more dynamic videos, and also generate enough traffic so people like you guys can see our content. Okay? Anyway, let's start. So first of all, let me show you the product that I am listing today. This product, which is a smartwatch, by the way, Aaron, this product, I displayed it on the first live stream I did back on Monday, where I showcased 7 winning products. For those of you who did not see the live, you can go to our YouTube channel and DSM Tool. I'll leave the link down below. Just give me 1 second, and you'll be able to see all of our live sessions made. Anyway, so let's check the stats on this particular product. I just want to show you the product on eBay, why this product is so good, and then show you the product on the sourcing page. So first of all, on eBay, this is being sold for 43.99 euros, right? Go ahead and just convert this into dollars if you want to sell in dollars. This is around 51 bucks, I believe. Anyway, you check the price. Then check how often this item is being sold, because you need an item that has enough demand, right? So the more demand you have, meaning the more traffic you'll get, meaning the more sales you'll have. So if you click on this little button here, this little link, you'll be able to go to the transaction history. In the transaction history, give me 1 second. I don't know why eBay's just, give me 1 second, guys. Let's see this time. Perfect. On the transaction history, you can see the following things. First of all, you can see the variation that is being sold of the item, the price that is being sold or that was sold for, the quantity of products this buyer bought, and also the date of purchase, right? So I always would recommend you guys to look for products that have enough sales made, but also that generated sales during the past 30 days. The rule of thumb should be 3 to 4 sales, right? So if you find a product that has been sold 3 to 4 times during the past month or 30 days, however you want to put it, that means that that product is generating enough traffic. And it will generate more traffic the more optimized you have the listings. And maybe, hopefully, the idea is to make the sale. Now, you can pretty much decide which type of variation, which type of variation you can sell, right? Doesn't matter which color, which in this case, you can see that this item has different colors. So let's go to the sourcing page. We're using AliExpress, right? And AliExpress has multiple suppliers. Now we need to find a reliable supplier. And I'm going to teach you how to do so on the market research. And that live session will go up on Friday the same time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Anyway, over here, a few key points you always need to search for when it comes to sourcing a product. Once you already found a hot product to sell on eBay and you want to drop ship that product, once you're already on the supplier's page on AliExpress, for example, check first of all the star rating, right? The star rating means that the product is good. The more 5 stars or 4.5 stars it has, or 4 stars, the better, right? So I always recommend you to look for products that have at least 4.5 over here. That way you know that you will be drop shipping a good enough product. Secondly, check if this product has enough reviews or orders. It could be for me, the rule of thumb should be, again, like the demand on eBay, at least 4 reviews as a minimum, right? That way you know that this seller is doing good. This is the supplier, right? So you can drop ship the item. Then, and I'm going to teach you this tool over here, which is very important, and I'll teach you this tool on the next live session. If this person has a very good ranking, right, percentage, that means that this specific supplier is reliable. He or she is doing very, very well. So it makes sense to source this product from this specific supplier. So I would normally go ahead and say, guys, that you could do, let's say, as a bare minimum, and especially if you're a beginner, 90% or more. However, it's not only about the stats over here, but it's also about the star rating on the product, the reviews, and your pricing along with your shipping method, right? So when it comes to shipping method, which is very important, depending on where you want to ship to, in this case, the US, always check for carriers that generate a tracking number. Because if they generate a tracking number, they're more reliable and people can be on top of the orders, right? So always stay loyal to carriers that they generate this tracking information. Then you can see the estimated delivery time. As you can see, AliExpress standard shipping or ePacket, for example, which is another carrier, and different suppliers, they actually have that option. They are expedited methods, meaning that the buyer that gets purchased this buyer will get his or her product even quicker. And you know that people, when they buy online, they want to have their product right away. Remember that we're sourcing from China. We're getting the product shipped out from China and ship it into the US. So there are 2 ways to do that, either by sea or by air. Now, normally when it comes to carriers that they go by sea, they don't generate a tracking number. And normally the buyer has to wait between 30 to 50 days. So again, you're not going to be competitive with shipping right there. Anyway, choose your carrier. I would always recommend you guys to go with AliExpress standard shipping or ePacket. You apply it and you already choose over here the variation that you would like to sell, right? And you have your cost here. So let's go back to the presentation. As you guys can see here, this is a profit maker and a traffic generator. Why? First of all, the demand is 19 sales overall, in which 7 were made during the past 30 days. Then the supply cost, as you guys saw, this on AliExpress from the supplier's page, you saw that the cost is for $8.88. The shipping is for 5.52 via standard shippings, and your fees are a bit high, but doesn't matter. Are for 7.84, meaning that if you sell this for $50, right? Because again, the seller on eBay is selling it for more than $50, then you're being more competitive because you're cheaper, and your profit per sale for this item is going to be 28 bucks and 5 cents. Imagine if you already have if you have this item and you sell 19 or more, multiply your profit by that number. And just for out of one product. So that is where you know that you can have enough money. Now, how do we know how to calculate profits? We have 2 ways. First of all, if you have DSM Tool, I'll show you how DSM Tool calculates this profit. But also, if you purchase the course, and I'm going to, after this live session ends, I'll place down the link for the Entrepreneur Zone platform where you can purchase it for 9.97 cents per month, right? Monthly subscription. And you'll have access to our eBay dropshipping course for a step-by-step guide in order to put in place everything you need to put in place for on your eBay store. And also you'll have this cool copy of dropshipping calculator, right? So once you already determined your break even, again, you have that information on the course. Once you already determined the PayPal fees, then you don't have to do anything here. This is already pre-calculated. You're going to just put the eBay price, right, for the seller is making for example, let's see here. Let's see, euros to dollars. So this person is selling this for 43.99 euros, right? If we do the conversion, this means that this person is selling it for 51.68 cents. So we put it here, 51.68, right? Then your shipping costs from AliExpress are 5.52, right? Just put it here, 5.52. That's it. And your cost is 8.88. So this person, in average, per sale is making $29.49 per sale. And over here you have your fees. It's already calculated. Now, remember that you need to be more competitive when it comes to pricing. You can go as low as $1. You can put 5.50.99. You can put 50.35. Doesn't matter. It's all by the consumer psychology. So you can be more competitive. So let's say we want to go all the way down to $51. Your profit margin is going to be 28.91, right? So this is a winning product because not only it generates enough sales, but also it generates you as a seller enough profit, like almost 30 bucks of profit per sale out of one product. Come on. Don't you love it? Type yes if you do. Type no if you don't. But I believe you do. Anyway, back to this presentation. So let's go over now and get to know a little bit of DSM Tool, right? This is the Dropshipping Management Tool. So over here, just to give you a further or a general notice of it, you have your dashboard, you have your sales statistics, right? You can administrate your sales over here. You can know how your eBay store is going, if it's doing well, if it's not doing well. You have different templates you can play with. It's all about the aesthetics of your store, right? So, for example, let me know in the comments down below. You as a buyer, if you go to a web page, right, or a visual or any just physical place, if you find a store that is nice enough, that has air conditioning, that has, like, I don't know, maybe it's painted in a pretty color, doesn't matter. You find the store in a good, let's say, in a good standing, right, with all the things that you like, right? So if you visually like the store, normally you tend to buy in there, or at least stay the longest time there. So it's all about the visual. So when it comes to online stores, you need to have a good enough template when it comes to all the we're gonna put the images and all that stuff, so you can drive more traffic and the user will like your page and stay longer, right? And then you can provide a competitive price and provide a great customer support. But for this, you need to have a great visual like page. To do that, you go to templates. This is already given to you, right? So you have different, again, you can check on the description down below. You have different subscriptions. So if you have the pro subscription, you'll be able to have different type of features, such as this template of Halloween for the month of October, Christmas for the month of December, and so on and so forth, right? And then you have the rapid lister. This is the most important part because we're going to go ahead and list our product and publish it into eBay using this feature. Now, quickly, guys, I would highly suggest you to get this following DSM Google Chrome extension. If you scroll down here and go to this part of DSM for Chrome, you'll be able to get this extension. What this extension does is you can list products even quicker without manually doing it, because it takes a lot of time. Let me show you how. Let me get rid of this. Let me go over here. I already decided that I want to source this product, right? You can see this blue button called List in DSM. If you have the extension, you'll have this button available on any sourcing page. Click on it. It's going to direct you completely to the rapid lister. And what this does is it grabs the link of the sourcing page, and once you hit import, it'll grab all the information from that sourcing page, and then you as a seller have the chore to optimize everything up. So once we have all this part, we just hit import. That's it. Just wait for it to import. If you have any questions, again, guys, go ahead and ask. I would love it if you ask, if you engage with me, it would be so great, right? The first session I had a lot of comments. It would be good if I had, again, more comments, because the more comments I have, the more likes we have, then the more we grow as a channel, meaning that the more content we can give out, and we're actually getting better and better when it comes to content creating and also having our own space, right? So I would highly appreciate that, please, guys. All right, cool. So already have everything imported. The first thing you'll see here is the AliExpress, right? The AliExpress sourcing cost, the eBay.com ratio of cost, and then your break even, which you already determine once you subscribe, and then your desired profit, which it could be 15%, 20%. Always go for 20%. And once you've done that, you can pretty much start optimizing, right? So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and optimize the item specifications, because this is the most important part, right? If you want to, now over here you have the different variations from the sourcing page. If you want to list all of them, you can do so. If you would say just want to list the black color or the pink color or whatever color, you can go ahead and click on it to pretty much start over, and then click on the variations that you want to list. But let's go ahead and list all of them, right? That's the idea. You can decide. Now over here, this is how you will give more description to your product. Where can you find this information? Well, first of all, you can find it either on the sourcing page or the eBay sellers page. Let's start with the sourcing page. Scroll down, and then you'll see over here, overview, and you'll see specifications, and you'll see a lot of information. So let's go ahead and start filling this up. Now, I'm not going to do the whole thing because it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. You have to take your time, right? Again, if you use this software of DSM, it'll take you much less time if you do it manually. Imagine doing it manually. Anyway, let's start. So what I do, right? This is a trick I do. Hit Control F, and over here you can pretty much search for any word. So let's start searching. Let's see. Case material. Let's use that to start, right? Case material. There we have it. And then we just start filling it in. So over here it says alloy, and we go ahead and do alloy. That's it. We already placed it. Then let's search for more information. Let's see if we have CPU model. Let's see if we have it here. CPU model. So far, so good. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, no CPU model. There's no description over here of CPU model. However, we can add it up too. If you scroll down and you see here, add more specifics, you can place that in. So let's put CPU model. Remember, the more information you place, the better. So CPU model, and then let's go over here and let's grab the information. Where is it? There you go. Let's see, copy and paste this, Control C and then Control V, and you create it, right? You start creating all this information. Let's see if we can find anything else. We can see battery capacity, display size. Let's see if we have display size here. Display, no display size, doesn't matter. We can even put it here. Let's put it right here, display size. All right, and we copy and paste it. It's 1.54 inches. And there we go. We start creating. So the idea is the following. So the more information you gather from both of the pages, from your sourcing page and from the eBay sellers page, where you can find this information, you're scrolling down in description, in the description tab, and over here you see item specifics, right? So the more information you grab and place it on the rapid lister, the better for you as a seller, because you'll be optimizing even better item specifications. You'll be ahead of your competitor, which is in this case would be this one, right? This seller. So anyway, this is the most important part, and this is the longest part, right? Now, let's go ahead and talk about title optimization. This is very, very important, right? So we're not going to use the same title from the supplier's page. We're going to use a different title. Now for this, we're going to be using Zik Analytics. Again, if you check the description down below, if you're on YouTube, then you'll be able to see the link directly to Zik Analytics. Let's go into Zik Analytics. Log in. This is very, very cool, by the way. And over here, you have different options. You have different tabs. Tomorrow, I'm sorry, Friday, at 6 p.m., we're going to use the product research tab because this is the software that we're going to be using for the market research. Now, for the title building process, we'll use over here where it says title builder. Click on it. Now, when it comes to title optimization, how does this work, guys? First of all, let me get rid of this. So if you have any questions so far, please let me know in the comments down below. So how does this title optimization works? The first 3 to 4 keywords are the most important keywords because they are going to be drawing attention. If you can describe your product in the first words, the better. And if you can address the need of the potential buyer, the better. So those are the words that normally people tend to look first, and that's why you get more clicks on your title. But then how this works also is that you have your long tail keywords. I'm going to show you how this works by having the first 3 to 4 keywords placed, and then you have your generic keywords that they're going to give you further and further traffic when it comes to the search engine optimization. So the longer you have your title, the better. Now, eBay gives you only 80 characters on your title. So if you can fill them up, great, or at least be close to. So in this case, we're going to look for a winning title. What we do is, let's say we're gonna use keywords from the seller's eBay page, right? So try to gather the keywords that make sense, right? We're not going to use 2020 Series 6 Smart, but we can use, for example, let's say smartwatch, right? Or we can even use over here, let's say Bluetooth smartwatch, right? Let's do that. It makes more sense, at least for me. You can play around if you want with the title building, but for me it makes more sense. So let's use Bluetooth smartwatch. Copy and paste over here. Once you've already done that, hit on search, and you'll see 2 columns. The first column, you'll see the long tail keyword ideas. Again, remember that the most important thing, or the most important part, are the first 3 to 4 keywords. Well, there you have it. These are the most commonly searched by buyers on the web. So this is the most important part. Now, over here, the cool thing about it is you can see the average searches for the specific keywords, the competition level, how many competitors are using that specific keywords, and you can also see the sales that those keywords will generate you as a seller. So the idea here is to have enough average searches, enough sales, but low competition. You don't want to be one of the bunch. You want to have a low competition ratio that will allow you grow as a seller. So the less competition you have, the better. So we can maybe we can meet halfway. Let's say we can use maybe this one or this one, for example. Smartwatch Bluetooth is not bad. Has only 36 competitors. We can go further down, right? But first of all, it has to make sense. Second of all, we don't want to lose the average searches or sales. We want to meet halfway. So we can use this one, Smartwatch Bluetooth. Has a very good average searches ratio, has a very good selling ratio, and is not high in competition. So click on it and it will start building it up over here. Then once you grab your first 3 important long tail keywords, then you go to the generic keyword ideas. This is pretty much to fill up your title, but also to have more traffic because these are keywords that generate searches and generate sales as well. So never, ever, ever, never repeat a word, right? Try to avoid repeating words. But once you create your title, make it enough, make it good enough, but also make it that has sense on the title. That makes sense once the buyer reads it. So for example, we can see and we can use, I don't know, we already have smartwatch Bluetooth, so we can't use this one, but we can use sports because it's for sports. It monitors your heart rate as well, so we can put heart rate. It is depending if it's waterproof or not, but it's for Android. It's for Android. We know it's for Android, and already have 46 characters. If you already filled this up, then you can go to the following pages. Again, we have women. We have tracker. This is a tracker. This is a bracelet, right? Already have 63. Let's see if we can use more. Fitness, for example, yes, is for women and also for men. Let's see if we have men over here. No, we don't have men. It doesn't matter. Anyways, or we can leave this out because we want to have both sexes or genders buying our products. But we can put, let's say, let's see, we can put a clock. Makes sense, right? It's a clock. So we already have 77 characters. For me, that's good enough. So once you already found your winning title, you just copy to clipboard, head back over to the Rapid Lister, hit Control V to paste it, and voila, there you go. That is your winning title. And last but not least, optimize your image, right? How you optimize your image is pretty much having enough images to display your product. So the more images you have in regards of your competition, the better. Now, you don't have to. I mean, it's not a must. It helps, but it's not a must. The most important key points are item specifics or item description and your title. That is the most important part when it comes to the optimization process. But what you can do, for example, is you can check, okay, let's see if my buyer has different pictures that I can use as well. So maybe we can use this one, right? So we are going to we're going to get this picture and we're going to use it on a Rapid Lister. And the way to do so is just click here, save image, right? Let's go to pictures. We save it there. Yes, doesn't matter. We replace it. Get back. Let's go to a Rapid Lister. And over here, you can add, import, drag, doesn't matter, files, right? So we're gonna go ahead and import a file. You browse on your computer. Let's look for that product. Let's see if we can find it here. I have a lot of products I showcase. Open it, and there you go, right? And then you hit upload, and it'll upload directly. And you can change, for example, the image. You can rearrange the images. You can change which one would be your main image. Trying to find a image to showcase at the beginning that draws enough attention. We can maybe use, I don't know, let's see if we can find more images on the seller's page. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this one, or maybe even this one. This is good. So let's grab it. Let's save it. Let's go ahead and save it to pictures. Yeah, there you go. Now, once we've done that, get back to Rapid Lister, import the picture, browse it up. Let's see if there you go. For me, this is good enough, right? Now I'm giving you the tools that you need to know when it comes to optimization, when it comes to driving more traffic and hopefully sales. But it's totally up to you when it comes to looking for a product, when it comes to getting to know the title optimization, when it comes to putting the image that you feel is best. I feel is best this one, so we put it as a main image, and there you go. Once you've done all this, you can either publish it now or schedule. Now, this is very important. The way that you can drive more traffic, right? Also, not only optimization, but also if you're active with your account. Let's go ahead and put this, there you go. If you're active with your account by constantly listing products every single day if possible, then eBay will notice that. Most likely you'll have more traffic and you will generate enough sales, right? So my assignment to you guys is try to list at least 7 products, and you can rewatch my live stream that I did back on Monday. You can find it on our Facebook groups, or you can find it on the YouTube channel. Anyways, I'm going to leave every single link once I finish this live stream down below, so you guys go ahead and do that. But anyway, list 7 products, and what you can do is you can schedule them up right here, right? Wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and share my screen back. You can hit schedule, and you can publish. You can say, I want to schedule 1 product, let's say tomorrow, which is the 15th. Then you can schedule the other one for the 16th, 17th, so on and so forth. You get the idea, right? So the more active listings you have, the better. And you don't have to do this manually. You can schedule it up. So this is a cool feature that DSM Tool has. And if you want to publish it now, just hit publish now. I'm not going to hit it because I'm not going to sell this product. But yeah, pretty much this is a wrap up on when it comes to optimization. Let's hit back to the presentation. Give me 1 second, guys. There you go. Now, stay tuned for the next live session on finding a winning product, how to properly market research, how to properly find a reliable supplier. And this will be made on Friday, October 16th, same time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I believe that is 7 p.m. if you're on the east side. But yeah, pretty much that. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I don't know if you have any questions. 7 listings a day. You can do 7 listings a day, or you can do 1 per day. But what I want to do is list 7 products. You can list 1 product per day, but try to list 7 products. That is why I say that is because I want you to be active with your account. And the more active you are with your account, the better. The more chance you have to grow more traffic. So that's the idea. So that is why I say 7 products, not 7 listings. 1 listing could be 10 products, or it could be, depending on your selling limit, which that is something I will disclose on another video. But depending on your limit, there's your listing. In 1 listing, you can have 10 products, 20 or 100. But the idea is try to list a product within your limits every single day if possible. And then you can start generating sales as long as you keep optimizing everything up, title-wise, image-wise, description-wise, and so on and so forth. Do you have your own store? If so, how is it? Well, to be honest, I don't have a store yet. I plan to get a store on eBay since I'm going to begin. So eBay is a better platform or marketplace for beginners. It's much more friendly. Amazon is a little bit more complicated, but yes. Now, I've been training enough time to know the tips and tricks when it comes to optimization, when it comes to driving more traffic. So no, currently I don't have a store of my own. I am planning to get a store of my own. But again, that is why I'm teaching you guys what I've learned so far. And also, Kafir Shapiro, which is our CEO, you can see that all his content that we create on DSM Tool YouTube channel, you can see all that he has stores, and he has over, I don't know, like 10 years of dropshipping. So he's my mentor, and I've learned so much. Now I am trying to give you what I've learned, right? But we all are learning along the way. Thank you so much, Avasana. Thank you so much. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I highly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Aaron. I highly appreciate it. Remember, stay tuned for the next live session that will be Friday at 6 p.m. I'll show you how to properly market research, right? Using Zik Analytics and using our software DSM tool. And if you can, try to list 1 product per day. Okay. Anyway, if you have any further comments, you can leave it down below, because once I finish this live stream, this will be posted on YouTube, posted on the Facebook groups. Anyway, thank you so much for being here.